I'm going to turn the volume down on that. It's a little loud. The Whatever Podcast. So the Department of Homeland Security is funding to eliminate the Manosphere. And they listed in this article that the Whatever Podcast guy read on the show, they listed as certain things that are terroristic to the United States. And the Whatever Podcast was on, or they were saying, they said the Whatever Podcast, they said Manosphere content and the Whatever Podcast, like the Whatever Podcast and Fresh and Fit. So long story short, it's official, let's just, officially the red pill Manosphere world on YouTube that's been thriving or that's been happening over the last, let's say 3 years now. 3 years.
Than that.
Whoa.
No,
Oh yeah, more than that.
Since
Since YouTube
like,
started.
Yeah, really.
Honestly.
But he's talking about this white hot era that just
this
happened.
white hot era has been like
Maybe 3-4.
3-4. That shit is coming to an end. It is dead. I mean, it's already been like, you know, we've had Just Pearly Things eliminated from the platform. Fresh and Fit were demonetized. Kevin Samuels died, which at this point, now that this whole Department of Secret Service, not Department of Secret Service, Department of Homeland Security put this shit out on the Whatever Podcast, I believe conspiracy. Kevin Samuels was killed. He was killed by the government, I believe.
Allegedly, hypothetically, maybe.
That's my conspiracy.
Yeah.
That's my conspiracy.
You better be careful, nigga. They might put your name on them flight logs.
What is the thing?
You think he was that? Like,
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
This nigga started fixing the black family unit, nigga.
Nigga, what? Get the fuck out of here.
The white man cannot have that.
I gotta get you out of here. Fuck, whoa. What are you doing? Yeah, we took the 80s to destroy, we took the 70s and 80s to destroy the black family. I don't need you out here fucking fixing this shit.
Yo.
Articulately. With intelligence. Like, Kevin Samuels' show was not the Fresh and Fit show. It was not, let's just get 11 goofy bitches in here and just give them questions that we know where they're going to get goofy answers from. It was like...
It was regal. It was the nigga had sense reviews.
It was educated. Like, so now that the Department of Homeland Security has like openly put an investigation, they've put $700,000 behind this pretty much organization at the University of Arizona to fund them to bring down the Manosphere.
This is some money laundering scheme.
Nigga, what?
What is bringing down the Manosphere?
Bringing down the Manosphere is eliminating the niggas that are in this
making
area.
Content
about, yes.
So you telling me AMS, Alpha Male Strategies, all Book of Alpharonomy.
He's not big enough, I don't think.
So it's all about being big enough. So it's like, where is the scale? Like, what is the end to it? You want no, like you know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's being big enough, and I'm not saying I agree, but I think the argument is like, all right, y'all niggas are out here influencing these incel niggas.
You're influencing
who
too much.
Obviously have crazy impulse control to the point where if they don't have a certain quota of pussy they getting, they're gonna shoot up the entire school.
My thing is, right.
Let me read let me play the article because he reads the article.
Whatever Podcast. I meant to talk about this sooner. The Whatever Podcast, study by some like university in Arizona, podcast has had its NWA straight out of Compton moment. No. The Department of Homeland Security, oh my God.
What?
Has funded a $700,000 study by some like university in Arizona comparing. We're going to pull this shit up, bro. It's fucking crazy. And you guys can look into this more. So I'm going to read this tweet. Can you make us bigger, Nick?
Yeah. Massive. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security paid nearly $700,000 to counter terrorism NGO to intercept and divert away from specific individuals in the Manosphere. Rational Mail, Fresh and Fit Pod, the Whatever Podcast, and Cobra Tate. Oh, Andrew Tate.
Cobra Tate, man.
That's
like his Clips channel too. That's not even his personal. I think.
Because they've already got him. Because he's already not allowed.
He's already gone. Yeah.
What is he not allowed on? He's not allowed on YouTube anymore.
He's not allowed on.
He's
Snapchat,
on American soil.
Twitter.
He can't come back.
He couldn't take a spirit flight.
That's right.
Nah, nigga.
It's an American soil.
For real.
Let's see. The DHP. The purpose of this grant was to design an initiative tool to be used on Twitter to effectively suppress individuals in the Manosphere by diverting their audiences away from their content as counter messaging websites, podcast creators. Hold on, he reads He reads this article, though.
So this is just
TVTP
okay.
Quote unquote hate speech and misinformation. The U.S. government has named the Manosphere as one of the biggest terror threats facing the U.S. They claim this broad network is the main cause of extremely isolated acts of incel-related violence. The conflation, hold on, okay. The conflation of incels with the broader Manosphere as a justification for targeted counterterrorism operations, which can include aggressive surveillance and censorship, is part of a disturbing trend. The ever-broadening definitions of terrorism and extremism put forth by the U.S. government poses a very real threat to the constitutional rights of law-abiding citizens. Even worse, the grant application resulting reports suggest a large-scale collaboration of tech giants, NGOs, and U.S. government agencies to design and implement tools to counter hate and disinformation by diverting web traffic from specific individuals and communities deemed harmful. What is a harmful content according to the U.S. government? White supremacy, anti-government views, foreign terror organizations, i.e. ISIS, and the Manosphere are the top 4 terror threats according to the McCain Institute. And we'll look at this. So this is them saying we aimed.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. All right, maybe not some Monday laundering.
What don't you know, though? What don't you know?
What is the end?
I hear what they're saying, but this shit doesn't really track, because as I'm thinking back to like any fucking red pill Manosphere content I've ever seen, none of them niggas have said violence amongst your community is the answer. So I'm like, I don't even see.
That's the whole point. You have to attach it to something violent. You have to attach something.
Attach what?
You have to attach something heinous to something. The Manosphere is a self-improvement, right?
Yeah.
If you just say we have to attack this self-improvement thing, the masses are gonna be like, what the fuck does that mean? You have to attach them to incels going on shooting events, shooting rampages for the masses to get behind it. It's just like, you have to do certain things, like you have to plant the drugs on a nigga in order to legally hit him with the book.
You got to plant the drugs on a nigga, but he has to have a pocket to put him in. My point is, I don't see, like, I understand that they're trying to discredit what the Manosphere is, and I'm not even necessarily defending that shit. Yeah. I just don't think that they're making a bunch of school shooters. I feel like more likely we're getting more academics type niggas than
that's what you think.
Than like a nigga in a trench coat in
ninth grade. First of all, you got to think about the distaste of, if you say red pill Manosphere or say anything that you've heard on any of these spaces, just think about the distaste that everybody has.
Yeah.
Off the rip. Let's just start there.
Yeah.
Then number 2.
Deservedly so in some of them
in some of the situations, but not all of them.
Yeah.
And then number 2, you want to stop this, because a lot of Manosphere talking points as well, outside of goofing, bitches and shit like that, it's also how the government is working against us. It's fighting back against feminism, things that keep the family away. These are all things that people say governments have structurally done. So if you're working against a plan that we have for society, we need to link you with something that we can throw the book at you.
We're saying the same. We're both saying it's some bullshit.
Okay. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh, the fact that you said that, because I thought you were like,
I can't tell what side you were on.
I thought you were like kind of with it, but I get what you're saying now. Like, we're both saying the same thing.
Oh, no. This is the side that I'm on. This nigga better pack his fucking bags and get ready to get the fuck
you just
up out of
saying
there.
like,
This nigga, it's up for you, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing.
You
like,
better be cautious on what you drink, what you eat, nigga. Like,
nigga, I'm not drinking to eat nothing until I get the sweet.
This is some Minister Elijah. This is some Farrakhan shit. They've been trying to kill the Farrakhan for years, and the reason they can't stand him is because he has his own security. This nigga is growing his own food. He's like, nigga, these niggas will kill you if you say something that goes against their fucking overall plan.
Yeah.
This nigga at the Whatever podcast, first of all, he's already a fraud anyway, because he literally just stole Fresh Offense format.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing original to him.
He's boring.
There was a long time period with the Manosphere shit was just a beautiful money play. Get online, say you hate bitches,
Talk a little shit.
Get some goofy bitches that got OnlyFans on here, set them up for questions that we know we're gonna get the perfect answers that'll go viral. It was literally a nice money play for the last.
It was perfect, and everybody benefited equally from it because that bitch got a promotion.
She got a promotion on her own.
You got your ad read.
And then she went to the other show that's doing the same shit.
Women they would always ask like, why do women go to these shows? Because even if they're getting embarrassed there, these niggas that are watching them get embarrassed are also subscribing. So it was a beautiful 3-year play of
pimps and
everybody
hoes
getting money.
money.
And he strikes me as the type of nigga that saves all his money. Just playing your exit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's okay. You never had an original. He didn't have no original thought around this anyway. He saw a beautiful money play.
Probably not. Yeah.
Got a couple 100,000, maybe a couple M's. I don't know what his money's like. But yeah, man, get ready to get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And just hope your safety. Don't bother these people no more. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's crazy that they're actually taking this shit serious because like it kind of legitimizes in their minds niggas in the Manosphere what they preach. Like
the Matrix. This is a Matrix attack.
And him specifically, like, does he talk about real shit?
Oh yeah. They talk about governments because you got to think about it. It's kind of like conservative talking points too that are kind of like running through the. And the conservative talking points does kind of go against like shit like that.
And what is this? The Department of
this is the whatever podcast.
No, Department of
Homeland Security.
Yeah, Department of Homeland Security.
And that's the thing. That's the great thing about America is that if you have enough money, you can lobby whatever you want. So this is probably 3 dudes' ideas, and they're just like, yeah, let's just take all these niggas down.
Yeah, so
like this can't be a real thing, bro. That everybody in the what's it called?
Homeland Security.
Homeland Security.
No,
this can't be. This is 3 niggas in the office.
It was a DA whose bitch went on there, said something unscrupulous. He's going for the whole genre.
His wife came to him and was like, "Have you seen these guys?"
They got a kid in school that's an Andrew Tate fan or some shit like that, and they were like, "I don't like what my son is turning into. Let's get rid of all this shit." It's literally like one person in power that put their radar on it, and they were like, and a 700,000, that ain't shit to throw away for some research.
700.
It's the government.
700,000. I don't even think that's enough. I don't think that's enough to silence somebody, even at the highest of levels.
No, that's enough to silence somebody. That's enough to silence somebody for sure. Somebody's. I should have prefaced that.
Okay. This is like a couple niggas, you know what I mean? It's probably at least a list of at least 10.
Bro, he's coming
being
for
honest.
A genre podcast.
You need more than 700.
But you go for the top. You go for the big dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. But
so it's like you really only need to silence the big dogs.
But I'm saying as far as like
they've taken all the big dogs out so far.
But now to pop the red pill for just a brief moment, right? Is this dangerous?
Is what dangerous?
Is this like the fact that they could fuck around and just decide one day that like, hey, we don't like what y'all got going on, so let's attach it to some bullshit so we have a reason to justify destroying you publicly.
Well, this is America.
This is America, and that's
what happens.
But it's happening to content creators.
No, it's always happening to content creators. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Menace, these niggas are content creators. They were giving speeches.
Nigga, Miles Davis, everybody.
This nigga just put himself in the same light as Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Those niggas are not content creators.
Huey P. nigga.
That's a revolutionary. We're loud mouths.
Yeah.
Those are 2 different things.
But content creators, that was crazy.
Nigga said
that was egregious, nigga. Malcolm X had an autobiography, nigga. That's not.
I'm just saying.
He create content.
I'm just saying they were public speakers. Like that's all I'm saying.
But
content creators are public speakers. Yeah, but they're way more important. The importance isn't even measurable. But they were niggas speaking out. Content creators are people speaking out. Not all the time, but depending on what type of content you're doing, you're a human speaking out. America don't have freedom of speech. It's freedom of speech until you say something about the wrong group of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And if it's the government and they decide to turn their eyes on you, if they want you, they want you. You know what I'm saying? The Epstein list is dropping tomorrow. We decided we want these people now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
you can have it the easy way or the hard way. The choice is
and America's a pay-to-play country too. You know what I'm saying? If you have enough power and influence, you can pay to play till death do you part.
Yeah.
Or if you run out of money, it's just this is regular. It's not dangerous. It's a reality I think we always know we lived in being in America,
Well, I mean, to answer your question, it is dangerous.
It is dangerous. No, essentially it is dangerous. Yeah.
But should
thank God we never leaned into that red pill shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's like it's stupid. Why would we do that?
Yeah, there was no point.
There's no nigga,
there's no point.
I've never seen none of you
just
pop about it.
For the money play. Like if we was super greedy, niggas could have been like, we gonna talk about relationships, bro.
But I wouldn't like myself.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep at night.
Yeah, nah.
I'd be like, Lord, G, because I
wouldn't even listen to my own shit.
Bro, I despise hearing niggas talk about relationships now. Like,
yeah.
I've always hated hearing people talk about relationships
Just
and
corny.
longer. It's just like, they've really beat it out of me these last couple years. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it.
I don't understand how niggas can like just have that as their North Star. Like my whole content is centered around relationships. Like, nigga, dealing with women is not that hard.
Bro, it was hot though. It was hot.
It's hot, but it's like, nigga, 300 episodes of lessons.
Nigga, it's profitable.
That shit gets boring.
And you can break it down in so many ways because women are, it's so many different levels to a woman.
Especially when you have women rotating.
Oh, yeah.
That don't, especially if you're always saying something that women don't agree with. If I always say like, women should follow a man, women shouldn't do shit, you should be submissive. If I just say women need to be submissive and obedient, nigga, we're up. Like, it's up. Like, it doesn't, I can say that to 100 different women and I'll get 100 viral clips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or at least I'll get 80 viral clips. You know, maybe 20% of them will agree.
You'll get a million mad women to watch it, which is viral.
But we're viral for all the wrong reasons. Like, it's attention, but them bitches aren't coming over here to be paying customers.
But you're gonna find somebody in the middle.
But it doesn't matter though.
Hopefully, but ideally, you would want a million niggas who was like, yeah, I think I might shop here now.
Yeah.
Other than a million people that you pissed
you definitely gather those men, and it is dangerous gathering those men. Shane said something on the 3-0 podcast months ago. And he was saying, this shit was poetic as fuck. I'm going to try to link it right here in the video. But he was saying, if you have a message and the people that rally around your message are the extreme versions of it, something about your message was flawed.
Yeah.
Essentially is what Shane was saying. Like, he was saying, like, there's no reason that, like, if you're coming from a good place and your message is formulated correctly and things of that nature, why does racist people, racist extremists seem to be, why are you their biggest fan?
Like,
you know what I'm
saying? Go ahead.
What?
I was about to say, you bear some responsibility, but the thing is, people have what they want to believe already in them. So all it took was for you to say 2 or 3 key words that align with that shit. Now I'm riding for you. Now this is an excuse to pull out this racism card.
But it also, I think, we were just in context too as well. I think we were also talking about like some people choose to play into it. So like the red pill niggas,
Trump,
Trump, the best example.
The
best example. It's like Trump might not be racist, but he's like, fuck these fucking majority of America is racist and they fucking with me. I fuck with these niggas too. You know what I'm saying?
Trump is not racist by any means. He's just a worse strategist than he thinks he is.
Yeah.
He's not as good a strategist as
it's just
you
like,
believe.
fuck it. Like, if the majority are these people, fuck it, I'm riding with these niggas. Yeah.
You're gonna use
Same with the
them
Manosphere. It's like, even though I agree with certain things in the Manosphere and the red pill shit is not bad to me, you know what I'm saying? Like the ethical version of it. It's like, nigga, I don't even want to hang out with half these niggas in this space. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I hear the message and I'm like, I agree with this point. I agree with this point. But it's like, the niggas that seem to be like die hard for it, I'm like, bro, I don't want to be friends with you, bro. Like
the niggas that are die hard for it want bitches to go get roasted. That's all they're there for. They're not there to learn anything. They just want to see a bitch get nagged.
Within most ideologies, you're always going to have the extreme versions.
There's nothing you can do about that.
It's kind of it's unavoidable.
Nigga, there's extreme Christians. There's extreme pacifists. There's extreme lesbians. I think we call them, we can't call them that. That's on that no word list.
Damn. I love that word. It's so good.
It's a great word.
It really is.
We might have to find a substitute for it just so we can get away with it.
I think
Butch works.
Yeah, I called him frictionist, but like you would probably have to watch that episode to know.
Frictionist is hilarious.
Yeah.
But frictionist is also like, I feel like they have to scissor. And I feel like some of those, I feel like some of those, like, some of them ain't scissoring. You know what I'm saying?
Some of the bitches ain't scissoring. Some of the bitches just punching coochies.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm like, frictionist works for a certain demographic of them. You know what I'm saying?
It works for a certain stroke.
Yeah, it doesn't encompass all of them.
Jesus.
Which is crazy to say, but y'all know what the fuck. So
shout out lesbians.
My advice to the Whatever podcast: run, nigga. Run.
Yeah, get out of there.
Get the fuck out
Cut
of there.
all your ties, nigga.
Get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Count your blessings. Start getting all your money out.
Or start making blue pill content.
Or just betray
Complete
everybody.
360,
Yeah,
nigga.
it could betray everybody. Fuck them all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't really have any, like, did he have a co-host that wasn't that Asian woman?
No, he has no dog in this fight.
So
he strikes me so much as like I was here for the check.
He's literally just there for the check.
I'm here for the check.
Which,
so yeah,
like telling him to like just scram. It's honestly you don't have to tell him that. He's doing that right now. When he brought it up, he was like, "Guys, I can't believe this." You know, with the 12 bitches staring at him too.
Yeah, as soon as that came up, he called his attorneys, his accountants, his lawyers. He said, "Our exit, it's coming. It's coming. Start cashing out." So let's get it because you can't cash it out immediately, just like we talked about in the Run of the Bank. You can't pull 10 million out at one time. Let's go ahead and start getting this out of there.
Slow roll that shit.
Let's put it in some safe places. Let's put it in some things that aren't in my name. Put them in my cousin's name or my uncle's name.
John Doe 37.
Let's go ahead and start securing my finances because if they come for me for real, I don't need them to freeze my shit and I'll be broke out here. So
nigga, warm the PJ up and find a good spot in Lithuania.
Yeah. So this message is for all of you, whatever podcast fans. And
Tasha K, personally.
not even Tasha K. Fresh and Fit fans. Specifically the whatever. Let me keep it on them. These niggas don't love you. The whatever podcast is getting the fuck up out of here. He will not be here in the summer. I can promise you. He's planning his exit.
And you know what's sad? I truly feel like Myron is gonna be that last monkey on that hill.
I do too.
Like
I do too. He refuses to
go out.
He refuses to go away.
Rage.
The only thing that will save him is the fact that he was a Fed. And it's like maybe they don't want to kill their own as quick.
And he's the Joe Budden of the Manosphere. Like he lives and die by it. So it's
he really does. He really does.
And he was bald. He just didn't, but
y'all need to start relying on Myron actually. Yeah. Cause he will be there. Myron really takes this shit seriously. So if you're a whatever podcast like #1 fan, go ahead and start transitioning over to Myron. Cause the whatever nigga, I think his name is Brian, he don't love you. He don't love you. He loves the check.
Yeah, nah.
He's getting the fuck up out of there. I can promise you that.
Myron is a soldier for the Manosphere, just like Crip Mac is for Crippin'.
Literally, literally.
Yeah. It's the same level of extremists.
You don't know how many men that I fucking saved.
Yeah,
I don't. I believe you.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a good Myron.
Yeah.
That was a pretty decent Myron.
I love every
there.
time Myron does that shit though. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he's telling his truth.
He breaks every time. He cracks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His fucking hairline starts sweating.
Start giving a sermon and shit.
Yeah, nah.
I'm gonna be real. Let's go to this next thing.